Junior. Centra Junior, que se no llega. ¡Gol! ¡Gol, gol, 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 gol del Betis! ¡Gol! De Giovanni Lo Celso. Solo necesita una para con esa pierna izquierda exquisita cruzarla al otro palo. Remate extraordinario de Lo Celso. Igual el derbi el Betis. Marca el argentino. Sevilla 1, Betis. Giovanni Lo Celso 1.
La pone para Lo Celso, zona de disparo, mételes fuera, Loren Morón, mano a mano, golazo, golazo del Real Betis, balompié, el envío hacia el carril derecho, el control en carrera de Francis es una maravilla, la puso Francis para Lo Celso, que metió en profundidad un balón para que Loren de manera sutil picando la pelota. Por ahí se despliega Loren, la pone en profundidad para Sergio León. ¡Uy, qué bonito el recorte de Sergio León! Se hace el autopase el número 7, se la da Lo Celso, encuentra el espacio. ¡Bueno! ¡Qué golazo! ¡Golazo del Real Betis balompié! Con la firma, amigas y amigos, de Giovanni Lo Celso. ¡Qué bonito lo que hizo Sergio León!
Recibe Guardado, la pone atrás para que le pegue desde ahí Bartra, el disparo. ¡Lazo! Golazo de Bartra para recortar distancias en el 5 de la segunda mitad. Se disfrazó Bartra de Raúl García y pone el 1-2 en el marcador.
Buen balón, Tello, la tiene Tello en el área, Tello centra, se la da atrás a que se llega Diego Lainez. Lainez que puede golpear, Lainez amaga otra vez, Lainez para Loren, tira Loren, gol, golazo. Gol del Betis, que bien la puso Loren, que no tenía casi recorrido a hacer palanca, pero la pone colocadita cerca de la escuadra y marca un buen gol Loren Morón en el Villamarín.
Sindey se incorpora, sigue Sindey, le espera Joaquín, le espera Sanabria, pise área, sí, bueno. Parecía Beckenbauer Sindey, que agarró la pelota, la transportó, se metió en el área, hizo un quiebro para romper a su par en el área del Rayo Vallecano y luego le azotó para batir a Dimitrievski y anotar el segundo del Betis. Es Sindey y Beckenbauer. Canales se lo piensa, Canales la mete en el área, intenta llegar Fedal, mete la cabeza Fedal, no hay portero, el remate. ¡Gol del Betis! La puso Canales al corazón del área, metió la cabeza Fedal, que le ganó el salto a Jordi Masip, le llegó el balón a Isamandi, la finalización acrobática del 23 del Betis.
Canales le va a pegar, no, el disparo de Tello. Segundo del Betis, ni Canales ni Joaquín.
Da permiso el colegiado, ahí va Canales, el disparo. Bueno, pero ¿esto qué es? Menudo golpeo de pelota de Sergio Canales, de fantasía.
saque de esquina cerradito y Ángel Herrera de cabeza. William Carballo pone la testa. El balón para el disparo de Joaquín. ¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía! ¡Golazo! ¡Por favor! ¡Qué barbaridad de Joaquín Sánchez! ¡No te retires nunca! Porque tiene calidad a raudales, tiene el orgullo pegado al pecho y él solo ha puesto los dos del Betis. El segundo es una obra de arte.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to potentially brand new FIFA 20 career mode here. This is Real Betis, which is in La Liga Spain. So this is going to be a career mode with hopefully a lot of adversity, but one that will hopefully be rewarding and enjoyable for you guys to watch. Basically, I just wanted to put out some new content. I put out a lot of player career mode videos where it just shows highlights of goals that I do. So I think this would be kind of a refreshing breath of air, if I'm correct there, and kind of give us a new opportunity to actually enjoy FIFA in a different way and to kind of see FIFA from a perspective from someone who's actually played the game since FIFA 04, and basically I've played my whole life. So this is going to be a career mode I hopefully will enjoy, and hopefully you guys will enjoy as well. So the first things first, I'm going to get us right into what the default squad is. I've done some things here to kind of speed up the process a little bit. I don't want to bore you guys to death with a bunch of the random stuff. So basically this is the formation that you start with, 4-2-3-1. This is what I guess Real Betis plays commonly. I've looked into the players that we have and kind of what I want to do with my philosophy for the club. And I've decided to change it to actually a 4-2-2-2 formation. Keeping Joaquin and Canales on the wings, and because I know Joaquin's an older player, he's not going to be necessarily too useful. However, there's another player that I noticed on our bench that could be very useful in his position in the actual future, which is really nice. So I'm going to go into the squad here. Nabil Fekir, obviously he's a center attacking midfielder, but I prefer to use him as a striker. I think with his speed and his ability, we definitely want to use him for that. However, the player I wanted to actually show you guys that I believe will be a promising future prospect, here's if I can find him, is Robert. I'm not sure how to say his name, I'll have to figure that out. Now, look at him. Right midfielder, 67 rated, 18 years old. Look at that weak foot. The nice thing about this is if I go back up here to Joaquin, look at these players and look at the similarities. Practically the same player. Robert, I'm going to call him Robert. Robert is basically the prodigy. He is the up-and-coming talent that is going to basically take over Joaquin. So he's not going anywhere. He's going to definitely be playing a lot of the games this season, coming off the bench for Joaquin. He's definitely going to be in the team, hopefully by next season if I can grow him. Look at him, 5'10", right midfielder, left midfielder, striker. The only difference is one uses his right foot. Robert uses his left. The work rates are the same. Obviously, there's more pace. But look at that flair. Technical dribbler. Obviously, he's not going to have the leadership at 18 years old. But he has the finesse shot, which Joaquin does not have. So he is definitely someone I really want to look forward to using in this career mode. Now, some of the weak points I've noticed here is we don't actually have a decent left back as a replacement, or the season's long, right? So we need to obviously have a lot of depth in the team, and unfortunately we don't actually have that. So I'm definitely going to be bringing in a young left back, hopefully. I'm going to be probably sticking to more Spanish players, to be honest with you. Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, kind of that style. That's because it's not normally the kind of players I would normally get. So that'll be interesting. Right back as well, I'd like to strengthen. Obviously, I'm looking for someone who's center back as well, because like I said, season's long. And then if I can, maybe potentially getting really I mean, we're pretty much good in that regard. Maybe another striker, another midfielder. We're obviously going to be focusing heavily on the actual youth setup, and you'll see why. This is our backup team. This is for cups and friendlies. I don't play the friendlies, the ones at the beginning, like you see here against Atalanta, Lazio, and Milan. I completely simulate these ones. Reason being is they're just not fun to watch, man, or not fun to play. I want to get right into the season, so I make some money, and if I win, I win. If I don't, I mean, who cares? It also gives some of the younger players, or the ones that I know won't be playing a lot this season, the chance to actually play. Now, if we go into our transfer hub here, these are the 3 players I'm actually looking at potentially bringing into the side. Obviously, unfortunately, because the younger the player is, usually they'll be out on loan. So I think this is a situation here. I don't think I can actually be able to play him. Yeah, he's currently out on loan, as you can see, right under his age and the country where he's from. And I believe it's the same for Porro as well. Yep. But then Eric Garcia, this is someone that we could potentially get. He, I know, plays right back as well. I think that's actually his main spot, but I guess they have him listed as center back. So these are the 3 players I'll be potentially looking forward to getting. One of them will probably come in next season, but that's if I end up getting a different replacement. Probably Eric Garcia will be my main focus. Sergio Regulo, I'm not sure what his cost would be, but we have a decent amount of money. These are all the players I've actually listed to transfer. Just guys I know I'm not going to use, man. 22 years old, 59 rated, 22, 63. Like, I know I can replace these guys, right? So, I'd rather just basically have them get sold, reduce our wage cost, and because that's actually one of our objectives you guys will see in a minute here. As well, this is our budget. Basically, we're working with 25 million and about 190k in wages. So we definitely have room for options of purchasing, but I'm not going to be going crazy on that. One last thing here, we'll look into the actual objectives. They want me to reach a round of 16 for the Copa del Rey, Champions League finish in a spot, and then make 3 million profit from youth player sales. So I'm definitely going to have to get rid of some of the youth guys just to kind of get to that, which is okay, because a team like Real Betis in real life, these guys, they always grow these players, and unfortunately these players end up going to bigger teams, which is, on an individual aspect, it makes sense, right? Because you're a player, you're 20 years old, you're doing really well. You get a call from Atletico Madrid saying they want you to come play, and you see the opportunity for Champions League, money. I mean, you'd be crazy not to take it, let's be honest. So, we're going to be mirroring as much in real life as possible. Okay, because I want to keep this as realistic, but at the same time, I want to put in kind of my vision and kind of perspective of taking it kind of forward. Reduce player wages by 50k a week. Well, that's why we're selling a load of players. So, yeah. Now, just before I kind of move on, I'm going to hire some scouts. I usually just go with like pretty expensive ones as much as possible. I'm going to hire like Tommy, set him up in Spain, obviously. And we're going to do 9 months. And we're going to look for someone who's... we're going to look for a playmaker. Kind of an Isco-esque player. And then we'll hire another one as well. We'll hire... Well, this guy's much cheaper. So we'll hire someone like him. We'll send him to Portugal. Find me the next Ronaldo. But technically gifted. For 9 months. Hopefully he can get me something like that. And then the next one... Okay, we'll do this. We'll send someone, and this is not really something I do very often. I don't usually send them, but I think I'll send someone to Argentina. Find me the next, I'm not going to say it, but most people would say the next Messi. I'm looking for someone more Dybala-esque. So that immediately knocked off 10 million from our budget. Okay, but this gives me 3 of the top of the line youth guys to search for me for 9 months. So yes, we are running, obviously, quite a bit of money. However, I mean, 20 and 100k. That's more than enough to bring some talent in. Okay, So we're going to look into this. From then on, I'm going to simulate a few days. We'll play the first preseason. I will be... Alright, guys. So, as you can see, skip past a few days here. And then I took a look into the team hub and actually put in a bit more effort into looking to see what the talent we have. And little did I realize that we have a few players on loan that we really could use to improve the squad. So Giovanni Lo Celso, we're going to recall him from loan. 330,000 for a player like that, absolutely. So we're going to bring him from loan. And then I also noticed down here, we're going to see Camarasa and Sanabria. I'm going to recall him from loan. And then Camarasa, I'm going to recall him from loan. Francis will stay out on loan for this season until I figure out what to do with him, because I have a lot of good talent. Now I've also prepped a formation that I'd like to use as well. So, you know, Sanabria will obviously get a chance to play. But what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to bring on Lo Celso for sure. So we'll work with this pretty much, and then I don't want Guardado to be that low. He'll end up coming off the bench. So there's so much more talent now on this team already from what I could see. So I'm already seeing an improvement, which is awesome. So we need a center back on the bench. Look at that. We have Teo. There's so much players. We need to have a striker though. So there we go. Immediately we have Lo Celso. Reinforces the center midfield position for us, right? So now I'm starting to see improvements on this team. So obviously these are the standard emails. And then we have some emails here from our players. Melendez. I'm glad you have decided to sell me. I haven't been able to keep a player, and I think I'm glad we're aligned. I kind of feel bad now. I guess he doesn't want to stay here either. Wow. Thank you, Joaquin. Excited about the future. So there we go. Now, this is the first game of the season, obviously. So we're going to put in our Cups and Friendlies team. And we're going to simulate it. And let's see what happens. It's Lazio. This is a winnable game. No. Oh, wow. Ciro Immobile with a hat-trick. A hat-trick against... This man scored a hat-trick against us. Alright. Player injured. 5 weeks. Oh my goodness. We'll just not do anything about it for now. There's really no reason to do anything about it for now. We've also gotten a decent amount of profit here. We're going to simulate the next few days. Arsenal wants Christian Teo. 27. Guys, this is a tough decision here. I mean, I technically don't necessarily need him, to be honest with you. Who can I play in the left? Juanmi, Pedraza. I mean, let's be honest. Pedraza's 76 rated, 23 years old. 26 years old. Teo is 27. Do I want to sell Christian Teo? I don't know if I want to sell him, boys. I think I might have to, though. Because that's a decent... I'll tell you what. We'll tell Arsenal. We're gonna negotiate with Arsenal's. Because let's see what we can actually do. I don't think that's necessarily a good enough offer. I'll go with 22.5. See what they say to that. 18.6, no. We're gonna go to 21.5. This is their fine, dude. It's 21.5. Like, you know what? I'll do 21. There we go, 21 million. I could have accepted 15 and called it a day, but I guess 6 more million off of this. 21 million euros is a lot of money for a team like Real Betis. I mean, let's be honest. He has a 27 million euro release clause. You know what I mean? So, and he's a rotation. Like, his squad role is rotation. So, that's an easy amount of money. And to be honest, I could replace him quite easily. So, I'm not too worried about that, guys. Although I'm sure some people would probably have said keep Christian Teo if you're a Barca fan or you've liked Barca. So, I understand that. Oh. Guardado. I don't think I want to sell him. Club Brugge wants him. Yeah, I don't think I need the you know, I still need leadership in the squad, right? So, all right, you can go, dude. I could care less. Irrelevant. No, I'm just kidding. Like, that dude probably feels hated right now. Oh wait, 1 second. I don't want anyone to get injured. Alright, let's see what happens in the second game. Yeah, we're losing this. Probably like 2-0. Oh, 2-1. Well then, the Pedraza. This man really wants Christian Teo's position. I'm just going to simulate straight to the Atalanta match. And then Ivan. This is more just cleaning up here. I don't think I'm going to be doing much transfers, guys. Just, it's really no reason to. I mean, the squad itself is so strong. And I feel like... Alright, come on, really? Alright, so look at that, dude. Look at that. You're really going to screw me over like that? The board has allocated 16.5 million. So what happened to the original, like, 21 million? So why not, if I would have sold them at 15, they would have given me back, like, 9. Alright. We're out of the competition, so let's just get this over with. That's all done. Okay. Alright. So how much did we get? 2 million. That's an extra 2 million. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, we've obviously made a huge amount of money here. So, I can always sign someone. To kind of cover for losing Christian Teo. But I'm not really intrigued into doing that, to be honest with you. And honestly, like, I could definitely sign a good talent here. Alright. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna put some players on shortlist for maybe as a replacement for Christian Teo. And then we'll look into that. But then from then on, I'm going to look into seeing if we're actually going to do any more transfers. If not, we're just going to pretty much simulate through the majority of the transfer window till the first game of the season. Because I want to get into this as soon as possible. So, we've simulated a bit here. And because I really don't want to bore you guys with a lot of the more drab things in career mode. I sold a lot of our Deadwood players. But we've received a very interesting offer here from Atletico Madrid. They want to purchase Lauren for 25 million euros. He is worth 22.5. So he's 25, 81 overall. I mean, jeez. What more can you say? It's a great offer. Now, I've been thinking, I started this career mode because I don't want to lose the base of the actual team. Now, I just sold Christian Teo, and I realized that I don't want to be selling all the players that's already at the club, because that just seems unrealistic, right? So I'm actually going to reject Atletico Madrid's offer, you know what I mean? And the reason being, like I said, is I really want to keep the core of the team still the same. I've also realized that there's no point of me going and signing, you know, some crazy superstar to replace Christian Teo until at least January or next season. So I want to play this. I want to play at least up till January with this team, and I'm not going to be making any more signings probably unless I find like a good left back or another center back or something. But I'm going to be basically just playing with this team that I have right now up to January. Obviously, if you guys have any ideas, feel free to put them down. But basically, that's going to be the premise of the situation. I'm just going to play with this team till January, and I'm going to see where the real weaknesses are, and then basically from there I'll be able to actually like see who needs to be replaced and who doesn't. However, for the left midfield, left wing position, who I'm looking at is Oyarzabal from Real Sociedad, who's, I mean, look at his numbers, 22 years old, 83 rated, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's great. And then Marco Asensio, 82, really pretty much almost the same. Obviously, there's more potential with Mikel, but Asensio, you know, the man has been an unbelievable player, to say the least. So these two guys, I'm looking at signing potentially Cineto. I know he was a free agent, but when you, I guess, skip past the day, they get signed immediately. So that's what happened in that situation. So what I'm going to do basically on this point, I'm going to basically simulate all the way up, and then in the next episode, I'm going to play our first 3 games. Real Valladolid is who we start against. But then this game, Barca, are you kidding me? Away from home against Barca, dude. Imagine that. In the second game of the season. That's going to be tough. And then we'll play the Leganes game as well. And that'll wrap up August. And then we'll have Getafe. It'll get a little easier. We don't play Real Madrid until November. November is going to be a brutal month, because we'll have Real, Sevilla, and then Valencia, and then Bilbao and Atletico in December. And, I mean, jeez, it does not get easier for us. However, it's exciting though. So I'm basically going to wrap this up. Like I said, not going to be making any transfers. If anything does happen, and I end up finding something great, then I'll obviously show you guys. But I want to keep the core of the team and actually you know, enjoy the players that we have available, just to show you guys what's going on. Marcelo, signed by AC Milan for 33 million euros. 31 years old. Wow, Brazilian left back. I could have signed him. Milik went to Dortmund. That seems like a signing I could definitely see. That's for sure. I don't think there's really that much else in regards to transfers. Oh, Martinez wants to. All right, here's the breakdown of the biggest ones. Okay, wow. He went to 47. Wow. Semedo went to Napoli. All right. Cuadrado went to United. Nice. And yeah, that's been pretty much it. Miranchuk, he's a good player. He's a great player. But other than that, guys, we're gonna simulate until the beginning of the season, and then from there, we'll be showing that in the next episode. I'll see you guys then.